Hello and Happy New Year. My name is Manny Kagan. I'm a mortgage master and founder of Money Solutions Academy, and it's our first presentation in 2023. I have a special guest. His name is Aaron Sisk. He works for Royal Bank of Canada, and I invited him specifically because we changed our subjects from general mortgages to money. And I recently had conversation with Aaron. Actually, I introduced him to one of my clients who called me and asked for advice where to invest money. And he found out that some major investment houses offer interest 4.25, which sounds as a good investment. I called Aaron asking, what do you think? He said that yes, it's good investment, but we have a program which can offer 5.05. Well, if you're investing $500,000, it's equivalent to $4,000 a year. Well, I think it's good vacation, at least for $4,000. So I connected them with Aaron, and they start working with him, and now he's helping them. But Aaron is, since involved in Royal Bank Canada, he does other things, not only invest people money for, like in this case. And I asked him to join me to share with you how you can benefit from his services and how real estate agents can benefit from money invested with Royal Bank of Canada. Aaron, it's all yours.
Well, first of all, thank you, Manny, for having me. It's been an honor working with you over the year. And thanks again for the introduction, because that was very meaningful and really meaningful for clients we're serving. So as Manny was sharing, right now the environment to invest monies is really unprecedented with what we're seeing in the marketplace. And so right now, a lot of people that I'm working with just want to keep money in a secure place. And right now we're seeing some of those investments, like Manny was saying, about 4.25%. And so what we're doing at Royal Bank of Canada Wealth Management here in the United States is, where can we find those types of investments where people can make a little bit more money on their savings? And that's what we were able to do for this particular client. And for those who are willing to take on a little bit more risk, we talked about this as well, Manny, was we have a direct lending program that offers 9%. And
Wow.
It's very attractive.
9%? Wow.
Yes.
How can I get it?
Yes. How can you get it? And what are you giving up for it? Because 9% is definitely much more advantageous, particularly in this environment. And one of the things that we want to do for clients is that when we do talk to them, we want to understand, what is your desired outcome? And so for me, it's really important to get to know my clients as best as I can, because that way I can give them more sound advice and guidance when it comes to investing,
Interesting.
when it comes to planning.
You see, I had no clue, and this is exactly what I think majority of people who are not involved in this. We see advertising in newspapers, you can invest money with credit unions, and 3.5%, which sounds fantastic too. But 9%, tell us more, please.
Yeah, 9%. So there's it's considered what we call an alternative investment. And so what that means is it's not your traditional publicly traded stock or bonds. And this is a platform that we have access to for our accredited investors. And one of the benefits of this is that the minimum on this is only $25,000.
$25,000?
Yes.
Even I have it.
So again, yeah, but we want to make it very clear they understand exactly what the risk parameters are when it comes to that. One of the things that they say, well, 9%, how can you do that? And what am I giving up? And unlike publicly traded investments like stocks and bonds, alternatives, typically you don't have the daily liquidity. So in this case, it's quarterly liquidity. So if they wanted to get their money back, it would be on a quarterly basis, not a daily. So if you're willing to give up that liquidity to a quarterly basis, is definitely something to consider. And also make sure this is within your comfort and that you're confident in doing this. And that's where the planning really comes into play for the clients that I'm working with.
So question I have, how secure it is? How can I ensure that I'll get my money back plus 9%?
No, that's a great question. And one of the partners that we do work with is Owl Rock. And one of their mandates is, number one, is making sure that you do get your money back. So these are direct loans to private companies.
Oh, I see. This is similar to hard money loans, where private individuals put the money in the fund and then it's lent to others for. I understand.
So a little bit differently, these are critically missioned companies, first and foremost, and they have very strong balance sheets. On top of that, they also have equity ahead of it. So private equity, which is a term a lot of people may not understand, but basically think of a home. So if you put a down payment on a home, that's the equity. The loans that we're working with have at least 50% down payment, if not more,
I
on
see.
these loans.
Very interesting concept. I have no idea about this. Aaron, you also told me about another program, which is we discussed about this, can be appealing to specifically to real estate agents. What is it?
Yeah, so what a lot of clients that are investing in real estate, and something to consider is think about how a portfolio of investment, particularly municipal bonds that are, some of them are state as well as federally tax free. This is an opportunity to pledge those assets so that you can borrow against that. And right now, what we're seeing is that the municipal bonds are paying about 4% federally tax free. And if you borrow against that portfolio, you can use those funds to buy your real estate. And right now, the rate that you're seeing on the line of credit against those municipal bonds is about 6 to 6.5%. So, in essence, it's like being a bank. So, this is something, a strategy for those who are sitting on assets and have the luxury of those types of assets to consider municipal bonds as basically a credit facility to go out and buy real estate.
Interesting. You see, just listening to you, I had no idea about those things. I let my money manager manage whatever I have, and sometimes it makes, sometimes loses, but it's normal cycle. What you described to me, it allows many people to think about money differently. And this was the reason maybe why I'm so glad that I started this Money Solutions, because now we're talking about issues which relate to all of us, not only related to buying real estate, but investing. So I would like to finish in this presentation, and I'm wishing you make it great 2023. What are you wishing them?
I'm wishing the same thing: health, happiness, and prosperity. 2023 is going to be a much better year for all of us. And if there's any way that Manny and I can help out, we look forward to that opportunity.
And I always finish it with a promise. I promise I'm going to help you. My name is Manny Kagan. Thank you.